So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is the UDES, the tier 8 Swedish tank destroyer. Now I did a review of this when I first got it, first unlocked it, and fair to say I hated the thing. Absolutely hated it. And primarily I think because, well, there are two reasons really. One is it's a very, very different tank to anything you like to play. It's effectively a soft skin vehicle that you need to keep hidden as long as you possibly can and keep the gun singing as long as you possibly can. If you allow yourself to get spotted, even with the sloping this thing has, you will get taken apart. The other thing that I love about it now, I enjoy it now, is I've got the top gun on it, and this thing comes to life with the top gun. If you play it conservatively, you hang back like I'm doing here and use the gun to full effect, it's a joy. It is an absolute joy. And it's amazing going from a tank that I detested but I wanted to persist at because I wanted to get through to the S tank. I'm now at the stage where I'm thinking that was a bad shot. I'm not thinking that. I am now. I'm thinking, do I keep it for longevity? Look at that. Look at the pen on this gun. Straight through the turret of an IS-3 at range. Just a joy to behold. So, yeah. Really enjoying this thing. It's got a evil gun. This top gun is beautiful to behold. Actually, that sounds weird, doesn't it? Beautiful to behold. No, it's a good gun. It's a game, don't get too excited. And you just have to anticipate. You have to get out of dodge before it becomes too... Oof, missed that T-71. He had the audacity to turn. You've got to get out of dodge before you get threatened, because you'll get smacked. So anyway, enough kerfuffle. We're here on Malinovka. It's a tier 9 game, and we're okay. We've done nearly 1,000 damage already at range. See, I've deliberately kept behind the crest here because I do not want to push over. I do not want to get spotted, because the moment I get spotted, I'm going to get owned. And so it's better to sit back and miss the opportunity of some of these hits, to then make sure when you do fire, you're so well hidden that it's not a problem. Can we hit the top of that? Yes, of course we can. The accuracy on this gun is just wicked. And that KV-4 is down to 300 health, so yeah, not looking good. But it's not looking great for the team. We're 4-2 down. And you can see none of our team contested the hill. Now, conventional wisdom on this map is that you need to... can we hit him? He stopped this time, for goodness sake. Last time he turned, this time he stopped, and I've been spotted. And you can see immediately get hit by the object 416. 355 damage. He's got a 100+ gun. Anything 91mm or more will auto pen this thing. So, we'll move back into position again though. We make sure we got away and avoided being shot up anymore, but I'm going straight back to where I was because I like this position. This is kind of good. KV-4's pulled all the way back. An IS-3 got very balls deep. WZ111 seems to be running for it, but I missed that. I didn't give enough lead. The shell velocity on this gun is very, very good, but you've still got to give a little bit of lead when you're firing at that sort of distance. There he is again. Can we hit him this time? Yes, we can. So he didn't need much more lead, but just a little bit. Thought I might be spotted there, but I wasn't. There's the Leo. Hello, Leo. Have a 426 hit into your turret. Is he still there? Put another one there just in case. Ferdinand, just pull back enough. I don't think I'm going to get a pen on him. Was he on 800? We'll see when he reappears, if we hit him or not. Scores are 5-all though. KV4 is still strutting his stuff up on the hill. It's often the case when your team doesn't defend the hill on this map, is that the enemy team come charging up expecting to have a massive fight on the hands, and they get there and they go, oh, now what do we do? That seems to be what that KV4's doing. He got up the hill, got there, he took a bit of damage getting there. I put a few holes in him, other people did too. He got to the end and he went, where's the enemy? And it's like, oh, I don't know what to do next, kind of thing. Hey ho. So we're a bit of an impasse, and in a normal TD, inverted commas, I might be tempted to go up the hill and help out that T-34-1, 34-100, but in this thing it would be suicide. The problem is not so much just the fact you've got soft skin, that's bad enough, but oh, hang on a minute, let's just get rid of this KV4. Hello KV4, he's trying again. Yeah, good night. And you see I dropped out of skirmish mode, I stopped out of siege mode just in case, but as it was he didn't spot me. Yeah, so the problem is not so much the soft skin on this thing, although that is a problem, is the fact that you have to go into siege mode to have an effective gun, because the gun is welded to the chassis itself. You have to turn the turret, turn the tank to fire the gun, and it bounces around all over the flipping place. So unless you are literally ramming somebody, it's almost impossible to hit anybody with this when it's not fully deployed. So you just, and there's one of the mistakes I made early on playing this tank, was being tempted to push ahead and get involved and mix it up, and you can't do that. You just cannot do that. Unfortunately, that object 416 is a very, very low silhouette tank, and I can't get a shot on him. Can I hit that? Oh, he just pulled back as I fired. Come on, have another, stick your head up again. Let's have a look at the object, but I don't think I've got any chance. It's only got 30 hit points. Hopefully the arty can finish him up. We've got 2 artillery after all. IS-3 screaming for help. What he's doing over there I have no idea, but hey, each their own. We got T-26E4 on the cap. Looks like he's about to be joined by the IS. Oh, there's our friend in the RU-251. He's trying to go off the Leo, takes the Leo down, but he's down to, oh, I was going to say down to almost a one shot, but not quite. I got spotted there by hitting the RU-251. So I'm dropping out I keep saying skirmish. I'm dropping out of siege mode, and I'm just moving around, making it looking like I'm going something completely different. Now the 251 has definitely pulled back. They've only got 3 tanks left, so I think it's time to be a little bit more aggressive. And I was going to go for that little bush in front of me there. Not that one, the one to the right. Here we go. But I think, you know what, I might as well go and cover the cap a bit better. So my proximity spotting spots the Tiger 1. He amazingly doesn't spot me, which is nice. Let's get myself forward into a nice position, back into siege mode. Just that RU-251 left. Can we hit him on the move? No, missed him. Come on, reload. I want another go at you. Guesstimate of where he might have been. Is he going to reappear and give me one more chance to get some more damage? Here we go. Yep, let's go and reset the cap. Good night, Vienna. There's that gun in action. GG, good fun. So the UDES is so much better a vehicle once you've got the Top Gun. It just becomes a whole different beastie, and actually from absolutely detesting this vehicle, I'm almost tempted to hold on to it once I move through to the tier 9. I don't know, we'll see. First class, far for effect and high caliber. Finished up top on the team for damage and XP, 4,072 damage, 2 kills, 1,091 base XP, 22 shots fired, 12 hits, 11 penetrations, took 1 hit which penned us, 48,000 credits, just under 20,000 profit, and 3,274 experience with the first win of the day. Really nice game, really good fun, and just shows why I'm definitely improving with the UDES, and the UDES is improving for me now that it's got that Top Gun. It makes so much of a difference. And you've just got to remember not to get carried away in it. It's a soft vehicle. You want to hide, you want to sit back and wait for the enemy to come to you. You do not want to be going hunting them down in this thing. It's just too fragile. So sit back, snipe, use that gun, get that Top Gun, and this is a really nice tank. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun. Remember, it is just a game, despite what people try and tell you. And I'll see you again soon. Game and Dom out.